Big
Big
Boy.
Boy Neighborhood. Hello. Marlon Wayans is in the neighborhood, man.
Get the program.
And Marlon, you got your Netflix as well. You got that situation where I'm talking about like the stand-up comedy side.
Yes, my first stand-up comedy special coming out. My first one. I've been doing comedy now, stand-up 7 years. So my first stand-up special comes out February 27th. That it's called Wokish.
Now, why wokish?
Because I'm woke, but not all the way up.
Right.
You know, it's like I see the world, but I go, here's what's funny about it. You know, and I talk about woke things. I talk about, you know, all that's happening. I talk about politics. I talk about, you know, Black Lives Matter and the movement. I talk about, you know, police.
Well, let me slow you down there, man. When you say you talk about a lot of things in wokish. Now, we just recently had the State of the Union address.
I didn't watch that.
Man,
that is the state of the really, really white union. That is not for Americans. I didn't want to throw a tomato at my TV, and you know it's a really nice Samsung 70-inch. I would have threw a tomato at that TV. I don't like what the man says, and I you know, at a point, I just gotta, you know, I gotta just sit back and let the timer hit. You know, we got 3 years, you know, and 3 more years of this insanity, or maybe 6 months till, you know, he get caught out there with whatever was popping off in Russia. Right. He did something. He firing too many people. He's firing too many people. It's like, he's making himself look guilty. But you know, I can't tolerate, you know, as you know, looking. If you really want to look at America. All Americans are immigrants. The only true Americans are the American Indians. So we are all immigrants. I don't care what color you are, black, white. You could try to wipe out all the Indians if you choose to, but the fact remains that we came here and we are all immigrants. We took a land from somebody. So how are you going to stop all these dreamers and stop the DACA and start with these immigration laws? This is just racism, because America's not a white place. It's never been. You know, we got everybody here, black people, we were brought here against our will. And was like, all right, we here now. Let's make the best of it. You know, and we have. And, you know, and this is supposed to be a place that everybody from every country comes and dreams. Look at all the great things that people from these S-hole countries have done to better America. You know, you got, you know, a lot of doctors and lawyers and, you know, educators could come from these places.
There's a reason they call it a melting pot. That isn't just given to us now. They've been calling America that for years.
And you're using terrorism as an excuse to be racist. I'm sorry, but most of the terrorism that's happening in our country is homegrown.
Yes.
So let's be real about that. You want to stop something, then stop. Let's put some real gun laws together and stop that type of stuff from happening, because it's happening in schools, it's happening in churches, it's happening in in music festivals. At some point, you're gonna go, you know what? It's not them, it's us. So let's better America and put America first by bettering America. Fuck the wall. Excuse my language. This isn't live, right? I'm sorry. I got passionate.
Go ahead now.
But forget the wall. You know, to me, I think it's about, you know, really tightening our and checking our morality at this point.
Yeah, man, and I saw a tweet that you tweeted out on Monday. It says, I hate that Republicans think that speaking over people and cutting people off is effective debate.
Yeah, because that's what they do.
Yeah, you know, as soon as you start, they just come in, bro.
That's true.
And you say one day history will prove this regimen was un-American.
Yes, all these people that are standing behind this man right now in that State of the Union, we are all taking pictures. They will not have a real career going further, because we know the association. And so after this run, you know, and for me, look, I look at the tax laws and all that stuff. I got a Democrat skin and Republican pockets. So for me, I really care about the country from both sides. I don't mind paying taxes to better my country. I go better my neighborhood. I take the tax breaks that I get and I go donate lots of money to the neighborhood I grew up in, because the government's not funding these programs anymore. So I take it upon me as a celebrity or gifted enough to do what I do to try and give back to my community and help raise young versions of myself.
Man, well said. We got Marlon Wayans in the neighborhood. Y'all stick around. Y'all radio's Big Boy's Neighborhood.